Good morning and welcome back to Christine's Mom Picks. I am Christine, and today I want to talk about what to put in a hospital bag for your partner. So when I delivered, my husband Eric was with me during the delivery, but I wanted to kind of go over everything he packed that he was so happy that he packed, or things that he packed and probably could have skipped on the next go. Just the way I started my video with what I packed earlier. His number one was also a water bottle. We both packed really large water bottles like this that are insulated just so you could hold the ice. And again, it was really, really nice not having to get up and go back into the hallway, refilling your water constantly, because he was already doing it for me and you just don't want to miss anything just because it's such an exciting time. They did not provide him a water bottle from what I recall, so he was really happy that he brought his. I'm sure if he asked that they would have given him one, but at the start they just only provided me with one. So having a water bottle is really important for him. The next thing that he was super happy that he brought was chapstick. Chapstick is something I completely forgot, and I'm so happy he packed it because I ended up using this thing the entire time. You're just so dehydrated. It's a big workout, like delivering. So I'm really happy he brought this. He is happy he brought it too, just because the room is kind of drier. So just having this moisture was really nice. Something that he said he could not live without was a sleeping bag. He just grabbed this off Amazon. I think it was $20 or something. He loved it because at our hospital, they had these like makeshift couches that would turn into beds for the partners to sleep in, if you're overnight. And he wasn't sure, like, are they going to provide sheets? Are they going to provide any blankets? So he was really happy he brought the sleeping bag. He pulled it out probably as soon as we got there, almost as fast as he pulled out his snacks. So this was really nice to have. And again, he will definitely bring it again because he wasn't pushing, so he was really cold while we were there. So having some kind of comfort warmth was really good. He also did pack a blanket. And again, this is just a nice, like, stretchy, comfy cotton blanket. He, again, was really happy about this one. He just kind of made his whole setup really nice by having the blanket, the pillow, and the sleeping bag. So he wanted to make it feel at home as much as possible. He was fine carrying all of this stuff. Like I said in my video, I didn't want to have any extra baggage. I wanted as little things as possible. But for him, because he wasn't going to be in a bed like the way I was, he needed to have something more comfortable because they did give him one pillow and it was so thin. It was literally, you could fold it like 3 times. And so he's really happy he brought something more comfortable because we were there for several nights. So, you're already like not going to sleep. So having the sleep when you can, very important. I didn't have room in my bag because I just brought a lot of stuff, it feels like, even though it wasn't that much. Like I said, I didn't love the duffel bag that I used because of the way the zipper was. You can't really pack too much in the front, so I had him do a lot of the packing for the baby. So something I had him pack was the baby's going home outfit. Having a going home outfit is definitely a need because once the baby is born, they'll swaddle him or her, and you'll want to, like, when you're leaving the hospital, put them in some clothes. We definitely recommend like long sleeve with the mittens as well as like the footy pajamas. I also used this outfit as his like photo that I took of the baby when he was born to kind of like, make the announcement to your social media, like, hey, healthy baby was born. We're super excited. So if you wanted, you could bring like several different options. You could bring a swaddle for the baby. I just used the hospital swaddle the entire time and then only use my going home outfit, but can again, like, bring, if you want to get something personalized and then switch it into the pajamas later, you can do however you'd like, but having something at least to go home is absolutely necessary. Along with that is having a baby blanket. I got this really cute, super soft. It's really small too, which is perfect because it drapes over the car seat. I got this baby blanket from Nordstrom for under $30 and the quality is phenomenal. It's been one of my favorite baby blankets to date. And we got a lot during our baby shower, which was very generous of people, but this one has been like the perfect size, honestly. So this is something I would absolutely recommend. I will link all these things below of the things that I love, the things that I would kind of don't necessarily recommend, but this is something absolutely recommend. So, along with the toiletries that I brought, my husband also brought his own toiletry bag. Didn't pack as much stuff as I did, but something that he said he was really happy he brought was face lotion. He used my skincare products, aka my face wash. That's pretty much it. He used my face wash, and then he would use his own face lotion. He was really happy he brought this. It's a nice, small, compact size, and it smells really good too. So this was really nice for him. Again, the air was really dry, so having some kind of moisture was really great. Another thing he brought was some like eye cream. Totally, you don't need to bring this. This was nice to have just because you are so tired. So having any kind of eye cream to like kind of open up your eyes, make you feel more awake was really nice. I had a caffeinated eye cream in my bag, and oh my gosh, do I recommend caffeinated eye cream. So nice. That is such a good idea. I mean, think about like there's all those late nights like at school, just late nights on the weekends. I don't know. I'm sure you've gone through a night where you're just so exhausted the next morning, and having this caffeinated eye cream really, it's almost like putting an ice cube underneath your eye, the way it wakes you up. Love. He also brought deodorant. Shout out Wave. Wave is a natural deodorant, and he was happy he brought this too because he also wanted to feel refreshed, because even though he wasn't doing all like the hard part of it, he was still there. He's still human. He still like was there for several days, so wanted to feel as refreshed as possible. He did bathe as well while we were there, but and just used the shampoo and the body wash that the hospital provided. But having his own deodorant was great because they don't provide that. He also brought his own. He got a small compact travel size of hair product. He did this because he wanted to, again, feel good when we took our family photo at the end once baby boy was here. We wanted a picture to remember the moment. So this was a way he could just kind of, make himself look good. And this was just such a great compact size. Again, this stuff smells so good. I don't know. Some men's products smell so amazing. And then last but not least was toothpaste and a toothbrush. You definitely need this. You'll be using this several times. So especially like I mentioned earlier, you don't want that sweater teeth feeling where there's just like, it's like coat, the day 2 teeth. That's why you have to brush it right when you wake up. So he's really happy he brought this. Something he brought that I did not bring and I really wish I did, and I will absolutely bring the next time, was electrolytes. So this was something he was able to just pop in his water. The brand we really like is called Element, and it's really salty, but it also has like a fruity flavor too. This one's the citrus flavor. I'm a big watermelon gal. That's my favorite flavor, but this was really nice just because you are there for a really long time, and just having electrolytes and these ones come with magnesium and potassium. They're really delicious. He, along with the drinks, he packed himself a snack. Again, we wanted to both go for snacks that had protein in them, just because we wanted something more substantial, that would make us feel fuller. So he went with the trail mix, got your little sweet and salty mix. This one from Trader Joe's is so good. Highly, highly recommend. For entertainment, so we were there for I think a total of 3 days, and you do get kind of sick of watching TV, and while you're waiting before the baby comes, you get bored a little bit because you're just like waiting and waiting for your cervix to dilate. So he brought a Kindle. This is the one I ended up using too, before he surprised me with mine. The Kindle was really nice because it did offer some entertainment when there was a lot of downtime, which there was a lot of downtime. So this is something he said he would definitely bring again. And I would recommend charging it in advance, just because you don't know, like you don't want it to like die on you like 2 hours in, and you're like, darn, what do I do for the rest of the time? So charging that in advance is really smart. He also brought his iPad. I don't think he ever ended up using it. I think this was here just in the event that there was like no TV, or the TV wasn't working, he wanted to watch his own shows. This is something he brought. You can absolutely bring this. I think it's definitely a want, not a need. But again, for sources of entertainment, having an iPad, having a Kindle, and he brought his Nintendo Switch so he could play his video games during the time while we were waiting for baby to arrive, and in between when the doctors and nurses were coming in to check on us. So having those 3 sources of entertainment along with your phone is really nice. Again, we also brought the deck of cards that I mentioned in my hospital bag review. So having anything to fill up the time to kind of get your mind off of like this big scary event. It's scary but exciting, extremely exciting event that's happening is a good thing to pack. He also just packed sweats. He wore this as just kind of his pajamas as well because he was pretty cold while he was there, as well as packed a going home outfit. He just packed sweatshirts and jeans so we can take our family photo while we were there and then head out. And then another thing that he brought was a phone charger and AirPods. So again, these were very important to have just because he did use his phone a lot to like watch any movies, listen to podcasts, listen to music when he went to sleep, which he brought the noise canceling headphones, which he definitely recommended because it did allow him to like get a few hours in like uninterrupted, like while the nurses were coming in and checking on me, because we needed at least someone, like we don't both want to be exhausted. We need someone to be a little coherent. So being able to like kind of tune out all the like background noise that was happening was really nice. Obviously if I needed him, I could just wake him up, but this is really nice to have. So last but not least, this is kind of like the size of the bag that he brought. It's not too large. The husband or partner is going to be carrying the car seat on the way out along with your bag probably and their own bag. We did different shifts, so I would just stay in the room with the baby and I had him just bring everything out to the car shift by shift so that when it was time to leave, we had just the car seat, the diaper bag, and then ourselves, just so we weren't like lugging tons and tons of stuff. But trying to keep it as light as possible would be my recommendation. Having everything as minimalistic is really nice. All right, well, I hope this was super helpful. In my next video, I really wanna go over what to put in a diaper bag, especially as a first-time parent with a newborn or just an infant baby. There are so many like different ideas online, but I'm just gonna go through things that I found that were really helpful because I didn't choose like the largest diaper bag. I wanted something that was easy to put on, lightweight, and I wanna just only carry the essentials and not just additional stuff just to fill it. So stay tuned, subscribe, and then click on the notifications and we will go over everything about the diaper bag next. All right, look forward to talking to you.